CM Punk has returned to the internet with some cryptic photos of his earliest run in WWE. One of them was him standing on the top rope with Luke Gallows in the background, and the other one was with Mickey James. And Mickey ended up reposting the photo saying, "Wouldn't change a thing," with hearts and da 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 da. So, what did you make of these cryptic photos posted by CM Punk?
He's a nasty man for that Mickey James photo, bro. I had to work backwards at this one because that one caught me off guard. Seeing him post that he's going to WWE, I'm like, all right, like that's significant, yes, because this man doesn't use his social media. So for him to do that, he's either trolling us or he's hinting to Hunter that he misses going back to WWE. Because again, he don't really use social media for nothing. But for Mickey James, that was odd. Kind of like at first I saw the first photo, I'm like, sir, you're married, and so is she. What are you conspiring here? Because everyone knew you was a hoe back then. The ball photos you could have chose. You could choose the one where y'all holding hands. Like, I don't know. This is odd. Like, why did you choose that? It was weird. It's weird to me. But then Nikki just acknowledged it, and then it wasn't even just what she wrote down. It was the song she chose. I'm not sure if you read the lyrics or whatnot, but it was just talking about like decisions and missing someone and like like almost as if like it was like a fling that like she hasn't gotten over. I'm like, why did she choose this song? Like her husband has her social media.
Right.
Like this
Did you
man's
know
probably
he
looking at this
follows you,
phone like
bro?
Will Smith crying. Right? But
I'm weak. Not Will Smith.
I just feel like, oh my gosh, he jading him? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Do we got another Jada situation going on? To me, it was weird. I'm not sure if he was just in his bag. I don't know if he was trolling, but I have a weird feeling that underneath all this stuff, that he probably is hinting that he wants to come back home, which I'm not opposed to, but I still think he's a dirtbag. What did you think about the? I want to first of all hear your take on the Mickey James thing, because I thought that was just messy. That was
So,
messy.
so I think this my first point kind of coincides with the whole Mickey James thing, which is that I think CM Punk has said, I like to do things to mess around with fans. I like to troll fans. I like to troll people. And in that sense, it makes sense why he would post the photos that he posted. Now, as it pertains to the whole Mickey James response to her posting both of them together in WWE, what I will say is this: as a grown man who has had a dating history and a dating past, I don't think that there is anything wrong with having a healthy account of previous positive relationships that didn't exactly go the way that you expected it to go. Right? I personally like I don't think that there's anything wrong with that as long as you're not disrespecting boundaries or you trying to like circle back or spend the block, right? But I don't even think that either of them are trying to spend. I don't think CM Punk is trying to spend the block because I think he's happy where he's at. And he just wants to troll. I don't think Mickey James wants to spend the block. I just feel like Mickey James is just like, yo, that relationship didn't work out, but it was cool. Glad that it happened. And as someone who has had a past, and you know what I mean, like I can relate to that, and I understand that, right? Now, would I have chose a song? And no, I'm not. No,
That was
absolutely
really
not.
extra.
That was just mess. That was just weird. But I understand the sentiment. Now, what I think this means for CM Punk, I think he was just trolling once again. But I do believe that both all options are on the table at this point. I think that it was interesting because an interview came out with Dax talking about CM Punk, and he was just like, yo, Punk had his locker room open. He was talking to young guys. He was giving them feedback on their matches. But what happens is that sometimes the detractors are louder than the people who have positive reviews. Powerhouse Hobbs has been one of those people who said, Punk helped me. Punk pulled me to the side and said, yo, this is what you should do going forward. Da, 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 da. Right? And now when we see whatchamacallit, now we see like John Moxley and Hangman having like legit heat. It's like, wait a minute now, was Punk fully in the wrong, or was he onto something now? And so now that there's a bunch of questions, and I feel like CM Punk's wrestling future is a little bit open-ended at this point. But I think he was just posting photos because this is CM Punk. This is the guy that went to the UBS arena and was crap talking the Islanders in their home arena as a
True.
Blackhawks fan. So like Punk is gonna joke. You know what I mean? Like Punk is gonna talk his talk and
That's
he's gonna
true.
joke. So it's just like I think he was just really just messing around and posting cryptic photos because he knows the power that he has. He knows the allure that he has, and he knows that whatever he does, he's gonna get people talking. And I honestly think it just boils back down to that. But I want to know what everybody else's opinions are regarding CM Punk. Do you think that he's coming back to WWE? Do you think his cryptic photos meant something? But we're gonna be moving on, and we are gonna be talking about our